of other folks out there. Dead the center marker, courtesy of our friends at the United States Coast Guard. We'll be underway here in just about, well, let's see, about 7 or so minutes. So, my girl Steph, the Golden Knights right now high overhead, being circled today by David Windmiller. Let's tell them about what's going on right now, Steph.
As I'm looking to put eyeballs on David Windmiller high above, when the Golden Knights make their jump, they have a lot of things to factor in: wind speed, direction, all so that they can make it to our landing area. David Windmiller keeping eyes on them as he circles around, pulling G's, making sure that he's a safe distance, looks spectacular from the ground, safe in the air, and just thrilling for everyone.
Now this big open spot that's right here in front of us, in front of the command center, if you will, is held by the Golden Knights. That's the ground crew. So if you're anywhere around this giant cleared area of sand, you have a seat here to the Golden Knights as they bring in the Star Spangled Banner here in just a few more moments. Steph?
How are
I
they
hear a
going
lot
to
of
bring
chatter
up
on the radio this morning. They're swinging into view now.
They have the
They can
American
see
flag.
Around behind us, you can see.
behind us because of the wind direction. So as I look out into the field in front of me, you can see if you can spot an American flag, one of the four-leaf banners, or in fact the Golden Knights themselves, you can see how far back to account for the wind direction and speed that these jumpers are in relation to where they're ultimately land. And for a lot of folks, they've been here year after year. They absolutely know that these talented jumpers will make their mark. In some cases, many of them touching down right on the ice.
That's right. The banner is unfurled. You will soon hear the voice of New York State Park Police Officer Michael Villanueva singing our nation's national anthem. Watching out for the signal from our air boss. Officer, please take it away.
No, he doesn't.
Look how fast he's going.
Oh, say, can you see by the city light what's so bright? Bright stars through the perilous.
Oh, God.
We're so gathered in these streets, and the rockets spread glare.
Oh, my God.
The bombs bursting in there came through the night. That flag still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Oh, last guy.
Oh, that's good.
Asia. Did you know that
I
stuff?
did not. I learned something new from you every single day.
You need to hear the guy that did the voiceover work for Wayne and did all the translations.
The dubbing?
The dubbing was great.
Fabulous.
Oh my goodness. You know what my favorite thing is?
Super 30 is giving away right now. We got a special pilot that's flying today. He started back in 2008 doing this air show. His name is Lieutenant Colonel Partigliario, and he flies on the outside. He's got.
We got Scott on board and 31 minutes in the back. I'd like to thank everybody for coming along today. You look awesome down there.
Great job, sir. Thanks for all you've done for our great country. We sure appreciate having you here.
They have the little hose coming out of the back of the C-130, and it's a tough maneuver, especially when it's windy. But they have a probe, and that's what can tell the difference between the Army and the Air Force helicopter. So when you look up and you see that little probe, that's the 106 rescue. That's us. Yeah, you can see them getting some gas right now. Well, they're not getting it right now, but this is
You know what they say? You can't win a war unless you pass the guns. Come on.
That's how you push it on. Yeah, that's your job. Here we go. But that's really neat. You know, it's from down here, everything looks very simple. But once you're up there in this wind, and that basket's moving every which way, and you're trying to get tucked in, and you've got, a little bit
much.
In the back there, you really have to put the trust in the pilot. He did his for years and now
For a second, everything goes dark.
Yeah.
base. And it's a little shaky for them, sitting there in the back, watching the helicopters and direct. And the second PJ you're going to see is
PJ.
the state trooper.
PJ.
Staff Sergeant Jimmy Sandberg. He's from
Jimmy.
Southampton. He joined up and went to school, became a PJ, and then had to go. And
They actually landed?
do
What the hell?
with the state troopers.
What
So
the?
here you go. You're going to go about 10 feet, 10 knots.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully, if it's any higher.
Rescue a would-be person out there in the water that needs rescue. There they go.
Goes.
Fast roping right into the water. How about that?
And the second one. The physical stamina it must take to be strong enough to manage
Here comes someone
all
dirty.
of that just boggles my mind.
Those
Oh,
guys-
shoot.
Water, it's,
Oh,
not
the
as
other one.
bad, but,
The
land,
string.
You have to go and
That's the most
speed. You have all your
Stereotypical helicopter I've ever seen.
Exactly. Why is it going backwards?
So,
Years ago.
you don't have to do
A lot of training goes into making sure that this goes off without a hitch, so to speak.
Absolutely. And the next
Yo.
thing you're gonna see is the guys are gonna.
Oh
climb
shoot!
up a
Yo,
rope ladder.
yo!
It's not like a regular rope ladder. Off and,
What?
don't hold it. Little challenge to Joel Speedstack.
Standard takeoff configuration off the boat and launch from down.
Oh my god! up. Why was that like muted? Oh no.
As opposed to sort of staring at the sun.
Well, the lead aircraft up there resides in Virginia Beach. That's Chris Thomas. His great flight is up there. It's great people. All of this stuff because
There are such great programs.
reach out to the friends there, Chris and Buick and our Airshow. I'll tell you, here they go. A nice
Say hi to the boats.
Yeah, y'all give them a wave down there on the left side.
Let him cook. Loud. Oh, this is so silent. Uh-oh, we're cooked. Oh my god. Exactly. Oh god, oh no, Julian. His afterburner's on, I see it. You're blind. I'm gonna get the smoothest video ever, watch. I don't know. Yep.
Hey, Josh, friends. I've been waiting for you for about like 3 hours.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Got it. I got it.
I want to be that guy.
Oh my god. It's him. Julian, I'm getting the full loop. I'm getting the full loop. What is that? What is that? David Wimiller! David Wimiller! Yo, what is that?
I remember that's not a player. That's a balloon.
That's a plane! Huh? They need this clear so they can see the water. They have kids swimming over.
On the left, the carrier brake.
so fast.
Located on the underside of each flap to protect it from the 4 massive Pratt & Whitney. Katrina, Harvey, Irma, Maria, and many others.
An air racing aerobatic all-star.
Oh God, Jules! Yeah.
Dude, that was awesome, man. You lit him up, buddy.
It's absolutely amazing to be here, man. It's a huge success. Playing Boston is such a great It's such an honor to be able to perform for 5 people to sing your killer show. I want to say thank you for probably putting you out to New York State Park. You guys are absolutely awesome. If you enjoy aviation and entertainment, keep it in everyone.
Do it. Watch my phone.
All right, bud, we're ready for you, man. That was incredible. I don't know how he talks doing that stuff.
You heard him. You heard him just going through it.
I know. That's just nuts. I couldn't talk that way pulling through the drive-thru, you know what I mean? Much less doing that.
Slow it down.
Watch him now. Aaron W. the air race champions and aerobatic champions from Australia. Makes your eyes hurt there. Oh gosh, she's going over the heart.
He's just violently throwing himself around the sky.
Well, it is a sky dance, if you will. It's just rather beautiful to watch, really. There we go. Playing just playing with this W. All right. Seeing becomes believing. Airplanes should not just do it.
Bro, what?
All right, they're coming with a ticket for the W. Look at that. All right, we're ready for the Instagram passes. You got your phones out? Y'all hold them up. All right, Eric, they're all ready for you, buddy. Bring it on.
Oh God, Julian.
He's got both sides to show. Look at that.